Panther Tier of the Bloody Point. So first up, a message about a giveaway I will be doing. As you can see, I recently passed 500 videos on the channel and will soon hit the 500 subscriber mark. When I do hit that mark, I will be giving away 5 NFT cards, one for each parallel. In fact, it'll be 2 for the Augencore, because those are my people, and another one will be universal. These cards will be given to subscribers, and it will be divided into pools, so all the interested Augencore players, all the interested Cathari players will be in a pool for the draw for that Parallels card. News on that coming up as we get closer. Okay, next thing I wanted to talk about was Aftermath and how it played out for Augencore. So the general consensus seems to be that Augencore kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to the Aftermath cards. I, however, think that the cards we did get were really focused towards addressing some of the faction's weaknesses. So specifically, as an Augencore player, you need to have both units and upgrades in your hand, as well as, effects and relics and so on. But this requirement is a problem because you find yourself running out of cards. So some of these cards, as you can see here, can be played from the bank. And this really helps when paired with the units that have the charge ability, such as Jahn's tactical provisioner and the high-end help cards. These let you play those cards and buff them not from upgrades you had to keep in your hand, but upgrades that are in your bank. And this is a really, really kind of low-key buff to the parallel as a whole, along with the cards that synergize with that, which allow you to conceal the cards so that they can be reused. So again, you're reusing cards in your bank that you don't have to hold in your hand to buff units over and over. So that's really strong, and I feel like it's being overlooked in general. So I'll give you some examples of how these cards actually work when played. There are other cards, of course. It's not just these that I'm showing here, but these are the ones that I have examples of. So you'll see the issue, having all these upgrades in my hand and only 2 units, and that can often be a problem. But by banking the card that can be played from the bank, I don't need to keep it in my hand. As you can see, I'm using the charge ability, playing the card. Now I don't have to put it on the unit I charged to get it. I can put it on any unit, but if I do it in this particular case, I also get a health bonus. So that's really good. The SMR, of course, is also another example of a way you can upgrade your units without having to keep the upgrade in your hand or to make space for it. Specifically in that case, it can even go back to your hand from the unit if the unit dies. So another example, here I'm using the Ghost Frequency new relic to conceal the card, which allows me to charge using it again. So here I can select the cards that I want to conceal, and in the case of Ambush Clause, it has an additional mechanic where the bonus it provides you increases every time you conceal it. So if you're fortunate in your draws and your deck control, your field control, you can actually get some pretty impressive results just by rebuffing and reconcealing and revealing that card. So there are multiple ways of doing that. You can see here the allocated provisions relic. There I am able to conceal it, and now it can be recharged and used again, and by doing so it increases its damage. You'll notice now it's +2 instead of +1. And there are cards which will synergize with that. There's a lot of synergy with these new cards and with this mechanic. So Duplicitous Dealer is another card that you can use, which when it does damage will conceal a card in your bank, and that allows you again to go through the reveal conceal cycle and buff the card further. And as you can see, the results can be pretty extreme. You know, in a live match, it's difficult to maintain the control to get this, but it's possible. As you can see, it's pretty dramatic. In fact, it opens up some possibilities for Jahn, which is a very underplayed Augencore parallel. In fact, I have a deck with that mechanic, which I will be showing soon. I'm still working on it.
Supplies locked in low.
And one more example of a new card, the Nano Enhanced Fire Team. When it attacks, it generates a nanobot. The nanobot then goes to the field, and this can be used to buff an existing card. It can be used for kill switch. You can put a kill switch on it and then self-destruct the nanobot and detonate the kill switch, which is very useful for attacking zero attack defenders and killing them. So lots of stuff here in the update for us, and you know, Augencore's a really, really underplayed parallel, and for good reason. Like, there was none played in the recent tournament, but you know, some of us are still trying. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. News on the giveaway soon. As soon as we hit 500 subs, those cards will go out. Thanks as always for watching. Take it easy.
We do not have long